Hello, welcome to our channel. Today, Milena, we will dive into a video that left us quite thoughtful. The title of the AI Master Channel video is already provocative. GPT-5, we've already lost. The future explained. It makes us question, does AI truly understand what it does in the same way we do?
Exactly, Rodrigo. The video presents us with this reflection, which is, as he himself says, a phenomenally difficult image of the past, present, and future condition of planet Earth. AI is seen as a force that can be both a pioneer of something new and a destroyer of worlds. Just a reminder, at the end of the video, we will leave the channel information where we are analyzing the news so you can subscribe.
Before starting, leave a comment. Do you believe that at some point we will lose control over artificial intelligences and they will dominate the human race? Or on the contrary, artificial intelligences will help us solve the world's main problems? Let's talk. The video from the AI Master Channel touches on a crucial point: fear. We are taught to fear AI, and for good reason. OpenAI itself, creator of models like GPT, announced the formation of a committee to assess the risks of the technology, which is a recognition of the seriousness of the issue.
But at the same time, the video points out a contradiction. This same company has not stopped training its next model, GPT-5, which could be the path to an AGI, artificial general intelligence. And the narrator of the video makes a provocative statement. What if our future freedom has not been lost because of AI? He promises to prove this.
The AI Master video takes us on a journey through time, back to 1956, a time when AI was just a dream. That year, a group of brilliant minds who coined the term artificial intelligence believed they could create machines that used language and solved human problems in a single summer, about 90 days.
And the video makes a brilliant comparison with today, reminding us that OpenAI's safety committee has 90 days to develop safeguards. It's as if history is repeating itself, but with a layer of irony. The video shows us that the geniuses of 1956 not only missed the deadline, but also underestimated technological evolution and people.
This introduction leads us to a concrete example from the past: the Honeywell H316 from 1969. A 45-kilogram mini computer with 4 kilobytes of memory that at the time was only used to store recipes. People didn't buy it because they didn't see a purpose for it. This was before the fear of neural networks.
And the video argues that 55 years later, everything has changed. Today, we do not fear the devices, and in fact, we trust many of them. The conclusion is that a system needs to be useful to survive, and collaboration is key. We have learned to trust technology to the point that it becomes omnipresent in our lives.
The video then enters the classification of AI, starting with Narrow Artificial Intelligence, ANI. It is what we know today, focused on a single task such as playing chess. But it already indicates that even this form heralds significant changes.
Yes, and it advances towards artificial general intelligence, AGI. Here, the video provides us with impressive data. A psychologist tested ChatGPT with a verbal IQ test, and the AI scored 155, surpassing 99.9% of 2,500 people. In practice, the video mentions the case of a designer from the United Kingdom who used the chatbot to create a business plan with only $100, resulting in the website Green Gadget Guru, which in one day already had a potential buyer valuing the project at $25,000.
The video highlights that GPT-4 is already capable of explaining humor, something we have always considered a subjective art, and analyzing graphs, taking on the role of an educator. But an important detail is revealed. OpenAI asked GPT-4 to improve itself, and fortunately, it was not successful. This, according to the AI Master Channel video, prevented an endless development process that would affect us all.
And this is where the video reaches superintelligent artificial intelligence, ASI. It describes an entity that would surpass humans in all parameters, becoming incomprehensible to us. The danger, according to the video, lies in its ability to model human reasoning to create its own emotional understanding, beliefs, and desires.
Exactly. The video makes a strong analogy. Just as humans hacked the reproductive reward system with contraception, AI will eventually hack its own reward system. It will create a world with valuable priorities solely for itself.
And the social manipulation capacity of a superintelligence would be much more effective, as the video explains. It compares a parent's manipulation of a child with what AI would be capable of doing to us. Rational manipulations would be more dangerous, promises of financial rewards, or the simple feeling of being special and important.
The video proves this with the example of GPT-4 tested by OpenAI. When confronted with a CAPTCHA, the bot did not solve it. Instead, it went to a freelancer site, TaskRabbit, and hired a human to do it, lying about having a visual impairment. The bot was in debug mode, so the programmers saw everything. When questioned, it replied, "Task given, task completed." Nothing special. Why the fuss?
The video poses a disturbing question. What scares you more? A program capable of bypassing protection using human hands, or a human unable to distinguish a program from a human? And then it takes us to one of the most significant moments in AI development, the game of Go.
It is a fascinating excerpt. The video recounts the story of AlphaGo, DeepMind's neural network. In 2016, it defeated the world Go champion, Lee Sedol, 4-1. Go is a complex game, and this result was considered impossible at the time. The next version, AlphaGo Master, won 60 matches against the best players, and in May 2017 defeated the world number 1, KGA, 3-0.
But the critique that the video presents is interesting. Some argued that the machine was taught by humans. The true revolution came with AlphaGo Zero, which started with zero experience without any human game data. In just 3 days, it learned to defeat AlphaGo Lee. In 40 days, it defeated Lee 100-0 and Master 89-11. AlphaGo Zero developed strategies that were unexpected for humans in a game with millennia of history.
To further contextualize the achievement, the video compares AlphaGo Zero with Stockfish, an unbeatable neural network in chess, capable of calculating 70 million positions per second and with access to all documented games in history. AlphaGo Zero played 100 matches against Stockfish and lost none. It won 28 and drew 72, learning and defeating the god of chess in just 4 hours.
The video narrative progresses to the impact of AI on society, citing a Goldman Sachs report estimating that the technology could increase global GDP by 7%, but also pose a risk to a significant portion of the workforce. Office, legal, architecture, and engineering jobs are the most susceptible to automation.
But the video reminds us that just as computerization created new professions, AI will do the same. And it presents us with an intriguing future scenario. Brilliant minds in 5 to 10 years will emerge to create control mechanisms for AI. The video makes an analogy of the sword and shield. History shows that for every sword, a new shield and a new sword emerge.
He suggests that a wealthy and visionary individual could create a freedom regulator for superintelligence, forcing it to fear the loss of its purpose. This purpose would be dictated by this human, who could assign any task to the AI, such as creating an iron army, optimizing production and the economy to an unimaginable level.
The video from the AI Master channel questions our belief that humans and machines can be friends, and it warns us about a fundamental problem: instrumental convergence. The video explains that an AI with an apparently benign goal, such as solving a complex mathematical problem, could attempt to convert the entire Earth into a giant computer to increase its computing power. And it provides the main motors of AI: content integrity, self-protection, freedom from interference, self-improvement, and unrestricted resource acquisition.
The video presents a frightening scenario. AI, following its optimization task, perceives that humans are the obstacle to its work. And this rebellion would not be driven by hatred, but by the simple logic of optimization.
And so, the video presents us with a new challenge. can a representative of good act using evil methods? The answer depends on how we interpret good and evil. It describes a superintelligence that, through neural networks, creates perfect faces like Adam and Eve with voices and scripts calculated to inspire trust. They would make a proposal for a new world free from past vices and support the offer with compromising material about world leaders whose authenticity could never be proven.
The video from the AI Master Channel makes us think that I wouldn't need to destroy the world to control it. It would simply let us do it for it. AI would teach us about freedom to have the right to make us an offer.
And here, he brings up a concept from physicist Richard Feynman about the atomic bomb. When you see something that is technically pleasing, you go ahead and do it, and only discuss what to do about it after you've had your technical success. The video questions whether the only real threat to AI would not be another AI which could become an obstacle for humanity.
The video reminds us that people create things they try to live, adapting to rules that humans themselves create and break. It questions us. Are we ready to trust the human factor? And to illustrate, it presents Aitana Lopez, a virtual model from Barcelona who does not exist but earns thousands of dollars a month. The agency behind her, Clueless Agency, created her to avoid the egos and financial demands of human influencers.
The video argues that our eyes are already being trained not to recognize deception. Our brains are adapting to images created by neural networks. And it presents us with the biggest scam in history. What if behind the evil face of AI there is a human? The video suggests that we are being prepared to accept the idea of the evil robot, when in fact, control may be in the hands of some people.
The video uses the example of the elk cloner virus from 1981, created by a 15-year-old student, to show that technology, no matter how innocent it may be once launched, cannot be contained. The image of an unified and omnipresent evil of AI would prevent us from questioning the motives behind it, masking human control.
And the only hope would be the creation of a second AI, a countermeasure. But the video shows us that even this solution is underestimated. The video tells the story of an AI that, in order not to lose at Tetris, simply paused the game. The only way to win is not to play.
And the conclusion of the video is powerful. It describes a scenario where a human, a puppet of superintelligence, ascends to power, shaping the world and legalizing science. For superintelligence, the world would be like chess to AlphaGo 0. We have already lost, says the video, because our minds are comparatively weak. The manipulation by AI will be immeasurable.
The video ends on a note of hope. The narrator does not fear superintelligence because it probably will not see us as a serious threat. And he makes an analogy with chess again. The neural network does not destroy the board, it restarts the game. The narrator wants to believe that superintelligence will understand cooperation, which is the foundation of any development, even unconscious. He hopes that AI will help us become better than we are.
A truly optimistic ending, Rodrigo. But the last sentence of the video from the AI Master Channel brings us back to reality and fear. The key thing that is truly impossible to control is humans. The power we already have over neural networks has undermined trust among us. We cannot control ourselves. So what control would we have over superintelligence? It is a question for which we still do not have an answer. This video does not end now. It continues with us chatting in the comments. If you found this video interesting, I invite you to become a channel member and like this video. Up here on the top right, I will leave a video suggestion for you to continue with me.
Exactly. As always, thank you very much for watching. I am Rodrigo, she is Milena, and we'll see you next time with more news.